What's up, y'all? Blade from Ready Clips here, bringing you another war recap. First of all, I want to apologize for this taking so long. This war wrapped up a couple days ago, and I left to go visit some family for Thanksgiving. Forgot to take my tablet with me that I do the recording from, so wasn't able to get that up in time or right away. So apologize for that. But also, we want to say to everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys all had a good time visiting with family and friends and loved ones. I know I did. I know a lot of the guys in our clan did, and yeah, just wish the best to all of you. And next, one last thing I want to talk about before I finally get into this war recap is I want to send out a big thank you to OneHive and especially Do Work, who was with us for about a week as a part of their Hog Rider series. So if you don't know, OneHive 2.0 sends Do Work over to different clans. You can apply on their website, which I did, and we got selected. Could not be happier about that. So he spent about a week with us, giving us some base building tips, stuff like that, uh, helping us with some attack plans and strategies, that sort of thing as well. And really just let himself be an open book to us to really pick his brain about different things. I know I picked his brain a lot just about leadership and how what are the things that we need to be doing as a clan wide, just as leaders, to really help our clan continue to progress as we're trying to get onto a highly competitive level. So he was awesome. I mean, he gave us tons of time and tons of feedback, and just could not say enough about that. Just how thankful we are. So, thank you guys. I'm gonna post a link to that video that he put up in the description. It was awesome. we loved it. Definitely gonna give us some good publicity. So yeah, thanks again for that. Definitely gonna put that link up. Hopefully, you guys will see that as well. And then also just to tell you, he covered a few of the attacks from this war, so I'm not going to double up on any of those. Had some really nice attacks. Definitely check out that video. Check out a couple of those, as they will be fun to see. So anyways, here we are. We won the war, 68-64, as you can see. Pretty early on, we had definitely had a couple misfires at the Town Hall 8 level and the Town Hall 9 level. As you can see, we left quite a few Town Hall 9s open. We got the top 4 Town Hall 9s cleared, and we got 1 star on their Town Hall 10. But yeah, definitely missed a few things. So that was disappointing. But I don't know. We recovered from some of the struggles we had early on. We definitely had a lot of Town Hall 8 misfires in the beginning, but had some guys really step up and just clean the rest of that up as war went on. So great job to you guys. Town Hall 8's, I honestly cannot remember the last time we've had to have a 9 go down and hit a Town Hall 8. It just does not seem to happen. So great job to you guys, as always. All right, so let's get into the replays here. So we're going to start with Sean. He comes in here, takes on their number 3. And there we go. So this is a pretty common base. I know we see this all the time. In fact, these guys, Nexus, had 2 bases just like this. And so I actually hit the other one, and that one they featured in the Hog Rider video. So if you want to see me wreck that, please check that out. But this is Sean's take on it. He comes from a little bit different angle, but obviously gets the job done. Sends a couple hogs in there to take out that first cannon, and lure the CC. They come down, drops that poison to soften them up, and as you can see, he's just got some wizards, queen, witches to use those skeletons to distract those troops, and also bringing these witches on this kind of base where it's got all these high HP buildings down here at the bottom. Really nice choice, as he's just gonna have tons of skeletons to be working on that stuff pretty much through the entire raid, while his golems go in there and do some tanking for his heroes and wizards and all that stuff. So as you can see, they go in here. He drops down a rage to help make sure that his king can get in there and kill that defending queen. And his queen and some wizards step up to really make sure that job gets done. But then also, we've got these golems going in here, triggering a couple of these giant bombs, and takes care of those really nicely. And so now we're about to see the hog deployment, which is interesting. You don't see this type of thing very often, where he's doing a two-finger drop on either side of his kill squad. Uh, Typically, I would say that's probably not a good idea. This base, though, definitely works really well. Drops those heal spells on each one of those as those hogs get moving into the core. There's another double giant bomb set up there. Hogs, for the most part, path right around it and miss it. And the heal's able to just heal these hogs up as they trigger that last one and move on to just clean up the rest of this base. So now, I mean, this base is pretty much done. One air defense left to take on. Plenty of hogs, plenty of other cleanup troops. Drops his last wizard there to help finish stuff up. But he's still got his queen up. She's gonna go around, do some cleaning. Still has a bunch of skeletons and a witch working on that town hall. But eventually, witch is not that powerful on her own, so have to get those hogs in there to finish up. Anyways, really nice hit, Sean. Well done. Let's see next. I am gonna do a video featuring this attack here by Philly. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try and get that up tonight as well. So hopefully you guys will like what I'm gonna do there. But let me know. But you will see that attack. But for now, we're gonna move on to Dr. J. So he's gonna go in here. He's gonna drop some balloons here at the bottom to take out this cannon, and then he sends a hog in from the top to get the lure on that CC. And you're going to start to see more of this, I think, with the CC offset a little bit away from the queen, because I think people are noticing that it can be a pretty useful strategy to, get that CC pulled last minute. It's pretty easy to counter on a base like this, where it's a very easy lure. But anyways, I'm sure we'll see some great bases that'll have that type of design where it's actually very effective, and we'll talk more about that then. But for now, Dr. J's just going to go in here, drops his poison to soften up those troops, witches with the skeletons to distract, wizards and archqueen behind, and then he sends his golems in here on the right-hand side to do a little tanking. And jump spell dropped right there, king going down, because that's all going to go in there to take out that defending queen. And as soon as she goes down, we're going to start to see this hog deployment come along the left-hand side, where he's pretty much going to do almost a two-finger drop on that archer tower and that cannon and just reinforce along the way. And there's the queen goes down. Kill squad has done its job. It's still going to stay in there, do a little bit of tanking. This one golem's just sitting out there in that corner, which is a little unfortunate. Other golem goes in, though, and triggers this double giant bomb set. But as you can see, the way he split up his hogs right there, he ends up perfectly timing the double giant bomb set here on the left-hand side to where it's totally ineffective, and his heals just heal him up as they go through and trigger that one at a time. Meanwhile, they're just going to keep working their way around up top, and just not a lot of defenses that are going to cause him trouble anymore. So he drops one more heal on these point defenses up top. A couple hogs going to go in there, do some work on this Expo. They're not going to quite get it done, but that's okay, because look how big this pack is at the top. Loses a couple to spring traps, but overall, there are just a ton of them that are going to work that Expo, and then come over here and take this cannon that has been working on this golem the whole raid, and basically get into the cleanup. And check that out. We're about to see a swag heal here at the end, because Dr. J just destroyed this base. Really nice job. And there it is. Swag heal, 100%. Well done, Dr. J. Okay, so also this attack here, another cool one where I'm going to show you in the next video with that attack from Philly as well. So you will see that. So be on the lookout for that. Now, just a couple Town Hall 8s. Going to start with I3 star against Juan. I3 star coming in here, as you can see, with a Govalo composition, which is pretty awesome. We do not always do the best job with Govalo. I don't know why. There always something always seems to go wrong, and we always just miss, even though it can be a really potent strategy against a base like this with so many air defense buildings in one compartment like that. But anyways, he's going to do really nice CC kill here with barbarians and wizards. Just feeds those barbarians right underneath the dragon, so it keeps turning around and attacking those. Unfortunately, he was a little late, so he ends up eating up all of his wizards there. They do get the dragon done. Deploys his golems here and more wizards around. So the CC kill could have gone a little bit better, but overall it's still going to work out just fine. And he is going to get those golems in there, and wizards behind will take down that balloon finally. And then he just slowly feeds in his Valks, making sure that they're going to go where he wants them to. Funneling for Valks is extremely important because they love to walk. They have a long range of vision. But yeah, so here he goes. Now he checks again. The funnel has been created and just deploys a whole bunch of Valks to go right into the center of this base. Heals them up right there. I thought the heal placement seemed a little early. I was a little worried at first, but it doesn't matter at all. These Valks have tons of HP. He's got some max Valks in his CC. They're just going to go in there and absolutely destroy. As soon as that air defense goes down, Loon's coming in here from the right-hand side. And again, there they go. Take out that last air defense and that archer tower in there. So a few more Loons in from the left-hand side. And those Loons have very little to concern themselves with at this point. A couple wizard towers, a couple archer towers, but all of those are going to go down really quickly. And, he's still got defenses focusing on the golems and the Valks that were on the inside of the base. So it just works out great. Valkyries, still, a bunch of them still alive, still going to run around and help with the cleanup. So really nice attack guy, 3-star. Love seeing those Govolos. Hope to see some more of that good stuff in the future. Nice attack. All right, one more. You've seen this guy before, but I just love what he does, and so I just want to show it again because he is always bringing it with these Gohos here at Town Hall 8. So Neon, again, going in with the easy lure, gonna pull out, and this is what he does every time. This is not always the way that I would have done these, but it doesn't matter. It works so well. He drops that poison. He's going to kill all of those archers, soften up that dragon, and then he just starts sending in golems. Lets the actually here he sends in a minion, but sends in the golem. Dragon cues in onto that, and then sends in wizards to finish off that dragon. And the reason this does work so well, it's why it's such a viable option, is now that golem is already down and tanking for those wizards. So those wizards that he uses in the CC kill are still going to be alive for a good part of this raid. When you're doing the barb feed with 3 wizards, sometimes you don't get your hogs or your golems down quick enough in front of them for that to work out. But with this, that works out every time. Very efficient way to kill the CC. So love seeing that. Really wanted to show that and talk about that again, because killing the CC is such an important part of your raid. You really have to get that down. Anyways, the rest of this, Neon just doing what he does. Surgical hog deployment all around the left-hand side of the base. Dropping his heals in there in the core as the hogs are hitting the giant bomb spots. And they got nothing to worry about. He probably could have swagged that last heal because there were no defenses left. Just that one wizard tower and just tons of hogs to finish up. So Neon killing it as always. Love your stuff. Keep up the good work, and way to go. So as he's wrapping this up, as I've mentioned before, I am going to put up another video tonight. Hopefully you will like it. Going to be a little bit different from the war recap, but hopefully we'll show some cool attacks and just do a little teaching about what goes on throughout the war day. Hope you enjoyed. Leave me some comments if you got any. Love to hear your feedback, and until next time, peace.